I'm gonna jump on the bike and head on in, and this is my coming back video to let y'all know, hey, I'm not out the pasture yet. I'm back on my feet, so let's get started. Hey, 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 hey. What's going on, YouTube? This is your man Tech Savvy. Hey, it's Wednesday afternoon, roughly about 4 o'clock. I know it's been a good minute since I made my last video. Man, I had a lot of stuff going on and I had to take a break. And I'll keep y'all posted later on down the road on what's going on. And I do mean it's gonna be some massive changes in my life because I gotta make them happen. One thing for sure, I was sitting up working around the house, working in the house, and I let my tags expire. So last weekend, when I had the opportunity to ride, jumped on the bike and my tags were expired. And and with everything going on, I decided not to pull it out until Monday when I went and got my tags renewed. I couldn't believe I did it. I did that, but hey, when you get too busy, man, a little stuff that you normally would keep up with, it kind of bypass you. I'm gonna jump on the bike and head on in, and this is my coming back video to let y'all know, hey, I'm not out the pasture yet. Oh man, it feels so good to be back on this joker right here, man. Man, I tell you, I don't even know where to begin with all the BS I had to put up with within this last 45 days. And you know what? I don't even want to talk about it right now. I just want to do something that I really miss. And that's basically letting you guys know, hey man, get out and ride, because I'm telling you, I did not start feeling better within this last 45 days until I jumped back on this joker right here. And I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on, man, but not right now, because I need to be sure before I say something that end up not being true. But other than that, man, I'm gonna tell you, so far the last couple of days when I've been riding, because I've been riding since Monday when I got my tags, I've been getting out, man. I'm meeting a lot of women and I put it like that. And I mean, I'm not trying to do anything with them or try to meet up with them or have a side chick or whatever you want to call it. But I've been meeting and conversing with a lot of women on a lot of topics that's been coming up dealing with relationships, man. And believe it or not, it seemed like the biggest one is about marriage. And marriage right now is just constantly decreasing because of the divorce is increasing. For some reason, after the pandemic, I guess people are just tired of each other. And now that, I can't say it's over, the pandemic is over, but as more people are getting out, they remember all the crap they had to go through during the pandemic. And now they're getting out realizing, hey man, I don't never want to be stuck in the house with that person again. This person has drove me crazy, drove me nuts. Whatever it is that made them decide to go ahead and get a divorce. And me, the reason I'm bringing it up is because women are also with the mindset that a man is having. A man, I would normally say a man mindset was, you know, I'm gonna use the 3 F's: find them, F them, and forget them. And it seemed like the mindset for women has leaned toward that direction. Now that everything has happened and all the stuff that's going on, and people are realizing everybody's out here effing everybody. Alright? And I'm bringing this up, man, because I was talking to several lovely women. 3 black, 2 white, 1 Asian. And it seemed like the conversation I had with each one of them leaning towards marriage. And they don't see it as a relationship type of thing that should happen. They see it as more of a security if they're ready to settle down. And I don't know exactly what is causing it, but it's looking like women in general is not necessarily looking for love. They're looking for security. Okay? Now, with that being said, this is the topic I want to talk about. Can you be in a relationship with a opposite or whatever it is that you do? So I'm not going to even bring it up like that. Can you be in a relationship with someone and you know that this person does not love you? You know it for a fact. This person does not love you, but you have security from both sides. You know the security is coming from her on whatever it is for your household, and you know she knows the security is coming from you. You're taking care of everything that normally a man would take care of. Alright, now here's the sad part. The security is there, right? Everything is taken care of financially, but there's no love in the household whatsoever. And I do mean in every aspect of it. There's no love. Meaning, you're not having sex. You're not even sleeping in the same bed. This is what I'm talking about, that is coming down to with relationships, period. And I'll be the first one to tell you, if I start feeling like that my marriage is just a security blanket to have a good life, I'd rather be freaking miserable and be by myself to be stuck in a house with someone that don't love me. But this is the mindset that's going on right now, and I'm talking to several different women, and it seems like the attitude that these women are having is what it's coming down to. They're looking for the security blanket of a man in a relationship or another woman in a relationship. Like I said, I'm not going to boil it down to a man or woman. I'm going to boil it down to whoever you're in a relationship with. So, you put your own life into it or whatever is going on in your life. But the question is, can you be in that type of relationship where everything is taken care of? Everything is good to go. You don't never have to be worried about anything, but there's no love in the household coming from either one of you. So my question is, if your answer is yes, and you can live like that, where does the love come from that you must have in your life to continue on having a good life? Do that mean that you stepping outside the relationship to find that sexual partner that you have to have? Because you gotta have it. Women can say they don't need it, men can say I don't want it, whatever the case may be, but they end up sleeping with somebody anyway. So I just don't understand the mindset of today's modern women and the attitude of the everyday modern man when it comes down to what are you actually looking for. Are you looking for a sexual relationship? Or are you looking for someone to maintain your household? It's like you can't get it all. It's gotta be separated. And I don't understand where this stuff is coming from. Why can't a man and a woman be in a relationship, be in love, and taking care of each other in the same household? If I might be wrong, but to me, that's what marriage was all about in the first place. It wasn't about no security blanket, because you got married for better or for worse. Sickness, do your part. Sickness and health, do your part. To death, do your part. But talking with other women, and the reason I talk with other women because they have no problem opening it up to me to talk. And they'll come up to me, Mr. Luckett, hey, you know, they see this gray hair on my face, this white hair on my face, and they automatically, you know, say, hey, this guy has some wisdom. This guy knows what's going on. So, Mr. Luckett, I want to ask you, when a man do this, what is he really saying? You know, perfect example. A man looked at me and she said, one of the ladies came up to me and said, Mr. Luckett, a man walked up to me. I'd never seen him before in my life. He walked up to me, he spoke to me, I spoke back, and he immediately said, I love you. I want to be your husband. She said, that scared me. I said, that shouldn't have scared you at all. You know why? Because this is the reason he did that. One, you are a very attractive person. I can see that for myself. I said, two, when he spoke to you, you spoke back. So you're kind, you're polite. I said, I'm pretty sure he probably said something else to you before he actually said, I want to marry you. He probably said something and you laughed at it and he felt, oh, this woman was awesome. This woman is awesome. This is what I'm looking for. And I said, the reason he came out with that statement is because a man is always looking for what he really wants. And when he does, he wants it right there on the spot. He's going to let that woman know right there on the spot, you are the one for me, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get you. I said, that should have opened your heart up and made you smile left and right. I said, but what it actually did for you was made you scared. Because now you actually met someone who want to be with you, who recognize that you are what he's looking for, but you couldn't accept it. Why? Because you yourself is not ready. I said, now guess what happened when you did that to that man? You just took away everything that he was looking for. No telling how long he been looking for it. He instantly saw you, talked to you, met you, and he instantly knew you was the one for him. But you took that away from him. So what did you actually do to that man? You just destroyed it. Probably the perfect man for you for the rest of your life. You just threw him away. Now that's the perfect example of what I'm talking about. And I don't consider myself as a relationship type of guy, but I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to a healthy relationship. It don't exist anymore with the mentality that men and women have today. It just don't exist, man. And I feel sorry for the younger generations because they're coming up at 21 years old already with 2 and 3 children, and half of them haven't made a decent income, still living with their mom and dad. But yet, there's a baby in the household. It ain't coming from the people who own the house. It's coming from that child that's still living in the house after the age of 21. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you, Do not throw away your kids or try to get rid of your kids just because they turn 21. Take care of them as long as you can. Let them live with you as long as they can. Do not let your kids out your house until you know for a fact they are ready to go. They are ready to leave the nest. If they're showing you immaturity and they are still at 21 and over, keep they behinds in the house with you until they are ready. And the reason I'm saying that is because too many of these young folks are out here doing stupid crap and they have no guidance, and the guidance that they did have threw them away to the streets, and the streets put them in jail. So I'm telling y'all, I'm talking to y'all. I mean, I'm preaching to y'all from experience. And with that being said, man, I'm telling you, it is not easy out here for anybody. It's not. So I know I just said a whole lot, but I really want to get you guys' opinion. One, should you kick your kids out at the age of 21 if you know for a fact they are not ready? Two, can you be in a relationship or married to someone that you know don't love you? Man, please, in the comment section, answer these questions for me, because I know I can't be the only one who think the way I think, because I would be a unicorn if I did. So let me know what your thoughts are. That's my spiel for today, y'all. Y'all have a good one. GoPro, stop recording.
Hey, hey.